As you dive into the new manager checklist and into your new role, please heed one main guideline as a new manager. Go slow. This cannot be overstated enough. Perhaps your inner desire to show that you are a good and actionable manager pulls on you. Perhaps your own manager's words about hitting the ground running and grabbing the bull by the horn pokes at you. If that is the case for you, breathe. Give yourself some time. A minimum of 90 days, perhaps up to 6 months, to transition into your new role using the new manager checklist in this course. Sure, there is work to be done and you can choose to attend to that too, but make sure to create boundaries for yourself so you create the time and the space for you to transition into your new role. Let's get started with 3 practical tips that will help you get a good start in your new role. Tip number 1, get yourself a notebook. This can be the old-fashioned style notebook and pen, or it can be the more high-tech modern kind of a note-taking app or something like that. As long as you have something where you can write down, jot down the ideas and thoughts that come into your mind as you enter the world of management. When you start out as a new manager, make sure to mainly ask questions and listen. Pay attention to the members of your team and the organization. Get to know how your team members view their work and the team. Get to know the organization and the guiding principles in the organizations. You'll get help with this question asking and getting to know the structures in the following lectures. But once you have that in place, then you can start sharing those thoughts and ideas that are in your notebook. This applies even if you've been recruited from within the organization. Take some time to adjust to the new role and to clarify the new situation and the new relationships. If you start suggesting changes too early, it can be perceived by others as criticism of the work done previously. Also, if you haven't gotten to know the bigger picture fully yet, your ideas and solutions may not be optimal. Tip number 2, study the purpose and the goals of your organization. As preparation for your operations planning together with your team, which we'll get to later in this course, and also to avoid getting stuck in those endless details that easily come with becoming a new manager, including meetings, routines, and so forth. Make sure to spend some time to study the overall purpose and goals of your organization. Strive to answer questions such as, why does your organization exist? What is the main purpose of your organization? What is the vision of your organization? What is the plan for getting to that vision? What is the organization's message to the outside world? What are your organization's values? Find the answers to these questions by studying the long-term strategy of your organization, if there is one. There are several parts to becoming successful as a new manager, of course, otherwise they wouldn't be in this course. But this is really a key one. So make sure to set aside time to answer the questions I just stated to you and seek out the best sources for information. Tip number 3, get yourself a mentor. While this is not a must, it is highly recommended. Find someone whose values align with your values, who has done it before. Find someone who has dealt with conflicts among team members, underperforming team members, and with the frustration that can come with not being able to do everything you want to do because of budget restraints or budget cuts. If this person is your own manager, great. If it's not, and You find someone outside your organization, which is totally fine as long as it is someone whose values align with yours and someone who's done it before. Make sure to be wary of confidentiality, so you don't share business secrets or sensitive details about a team member or the operations of your team with that person.